everyone. What's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Nia. Welcome to the channel. So yes, happy New Year to everybody. I know it's like I'm like a week later, but yes, happy New Year. I hope you guys have a wonderful year in 2026, and whatever you try to accomplish, I know you guys got it. Y'all got it. I ain't gotta tell y'all now. Y'all gonna be successful. But yes, I wanted to discuss and talk about I show speed in Africa, and what conversations are being had about Africa, and actually in general what people think of Africa, the continent, the stereotypes. I also want to discuss India, and talk about the Indian baddies. I know people talked about it last year, but I always wanted to discuss India. I always talk about Africa. I always talk about Black communities and stuff over here, but I do have discussions about other communities as well. But I never really touch on the Indian, the Indian stereotypes. There's a lot of stereotypes about India, so we're gonna discuss this. We're gonna dive right in. So let's start off with I show speed.
We have that. You want to sit? Come on. Come on. Come, Daddy. Come, Daddy. Are you? Yes, good. Do you want to? Nigga did. Fucking bones in it though. Why is all African food good though? All African food is so fresh. Bro, this is good fish. Fucking bones in it though. Let me stop being now. Oh God.
Your mother will come to stay in South Africa. You can see how cooking is good.
Yeah, y'all cooking art? Yeah. Okay, one more. And that's it. That's it. Wait, one more. Said I know I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me stop being now.
Chicken. This is chicken.
That's
chicken.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the chicken.
Yeah.
Roast peanuts.
Ain't no way. You made this?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's nice.
That's some good chicken.
Thank you so very much.
Hey, your wife can cook, man.
Thank you.
Chicken. This is chicken.
Hurry up, we gotta get going.
Fried chicken and egg rolls. That's right.
Hurry up, we gotta get going.
All right, nice to meet y'all.
His Royal Highness Prince Ozzy, Her Royal Highness Princess Loma Bela.
So you a prince and you a princess?
Yeah.
Basically.
Wow.
How is your tour around the kingdom?
Great. It was good. It was
having
good.
fun?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Uh-huh.
If you're having fun, we're having fun as well.
Okay, well, let's have some more fun.
Perfect. All right. You lead the way then.
I'll lead the way?
You lead the way. Yeah.
All right, nice to meet y'all. Are y'all triplets?
Oh my God.
Y'all all three sisters? Are y'all all three? Y'all was going for the same move? At the same time? Chat, this is the first 3 African triplets. What? Y'all YouTubers? I can't remember the last time I seen some triplets, man. You said what? Well, look, y'all met me, man. Nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet y'all. Chat, y'all be triplets, bro. Are y'all triplets?
Is there anything you want to ask?
Where we use the bathroom at?
Leopard skin.
Nagu! What is this? No. This is a. But what color is it?
Green.
Okay, so say it together.
Green.
No, say this.
Is there anything you want to ask?
Where we use the.
Okay. Yes, he started his adventure over there December the 29th. This is his page, and shout out all to the people who are showing the clip. Shout out all to the Instagrammers that I've been getting the blogs from. Shout out to them. But yes, he started his adventure, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy he's finally gone to Africa. I was happy he was in Asia, but I'm happy that he finally went to Africa. And there was a lot of conversation coming up about Africa, yet again, that I already heard in the past. One of the things that I'm gonna say was when I always had said that I want to visit Africa, I didn't know which country within Africa I wanted to visit. One of the things was people always just ask me, why you want to go there? Like, there's nothing there. I've always heard people tell me that when I was young growing up, like, for anybody, why would you want to go to that continent? Things like that. There's a lot of stereotypes around Africa. So before I show you all the videos, I'm just going to show you things that I have seen and heard in real life about Africa. But I know it wasn't true because I've done my research on it, and my mom told me about Africa, and, the history of Africa, and it's rich in minerals, and they have buildup, they have cities and towns and stuff like that in Africa. But before I get into the crime, the people who talking about Africa, let's read the stereotypes. So, common stereotypes of Africa. So you can just type in stereotypes of Africa in Google, and AI will give you a summary of it. And I want to ask you guys while I'm reading this, is any of this stuff, have y'all heard about Africa? Because I have. So, common stereotypes of Africa generally stem from misconceptions and overgeneralization of vast and diverse continent as a single homogeneous entity. This persuasive myth often portrays Africa through a narrow negative lens, ignoring its rich culture, growing economics, and modern cities that I have learned from my mom, and my parents, family members as I grow up. So I always wanted to go there because of that. Now, these are the key stereotypes of Africa. This is what people think of Africa. Africa is a country. Heard that a lot of times. Uniform poverty and helplessness. A wild landscape filled with animals and safaris. Lack of technology. African is a language. Constant conflict and diseases. Homungus. I don't know. I might be butchering the word. People and culture, which means the people of Africa are incredibly diverse in appearance, ethnicity, and traditions. The idea that all Africans look the same or share a single culture is harmful. It's very harmful to say, but I've heard that, and I'm like, no, there's all different types of people there. There's white people, light-skinned people, mixed people. Yeah, there's all different types of people that are African. I mean, even Elon Musk, he's a white Afrikaner. African. People were shocked by that Elon Musk was a white African. So, I think people are really stuck in a bubble, and I have talked about Africa before on the channel, so this is not my first time discussing Africa. So, I need to go find those links to show to you guys. But I want to bring that out before I start getting into this real deep conversation of Africa. So I'm going to show this first.
Have y'all seen ishowspeed streaming in Africa so far? Now, before, I would never watch these streams, but what I'm seeing right now is exactly what we should be seeing. This is the best stream I have seen from him so far, right? When he got in Europe, they threw fucking bananas at him. They did monkey impersonations and threw bananas at him multiple times. In Africa, where they're trying to say that these people are uncivilized, they have treated him better than anybody else have treated him. They were giving this man cotton and throwing bananas at him. And then you seen people literally trying to defend this, talking about something that happens everywhere. No, it doesn't. It happens with Europeans and descendants of Europeans. That's where it happens a lot. It is being a racist is not a normal action. Have y'all seen ishowspeed streaming in Africa so far? Now, before, I would never watch these streams, but what I'm seeing
Now, I'm hearing over here that people were saying that somebody said China showed him love, and then people were like, "Oh no, they were racist." Also, sadly, I didn't see any. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. I didn't see anything being. I didn't see him being disrespected in China or Korea or Japan. But let me know if y'all saw it. But I didn't see it. I saw that they were treating him with respect over there too in Asia. But in Europe,
We got this. You needed this one for you, bro. Okay. You know what these are?
We know you like it, man.
We know you like it. We know you like it.
We know you like it.
It's the negro bonbon.
Try it out. Why you say well, bro? You be in my chat saying that, bro? Yeah. Why you say that? Stop saying well, bro. Sorry, bro. Swedish shit, bro. Real talk, bro. What is break? Hey. Let me get my phone. Anyway, chat. You an AI?
Yeah, I'm AI. You want to play? You want to play?
Yeah, let's play.
Here. Come on. One more.
Seven.
One more. You win the money.
Let's go. What do I win? What do I win? What?
Need to scan you.
Whoa. What do I win? What do I win, chat?
Well, according to my base, this is the best.
No.
Hey, man, what the fuck? I'm a fuck this AI.
now I did find a video with a video of a Chinese fan giving him cotton. Now I'm gonna play the video for you guys, and I'm gonna tell you in their culture what does it mean cotton.
I rank Chong King.
Smith, this is for you.
What is this?
It's a content. Smith, look.
Cotton?
Content.
I never got gifted cotton.
You are Lapdale? Yeah. Cristiano, my friend.
Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W give, chat.
It's my love. Can I take please?
W give. Bro, y'all be gifting me anything in China, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Thank you. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Just so you know, before you give it a rating, the guy who designed the shirt is gone.
So people were saying, oh, they gave them cotton because, trying to say that he needs to go pick cotton, because he's a slave. That's not what that's about. Like I say, please find me something that what they did was disrespectful. So let me tell you why they gave him cotton. So in Chinese culture, cotton, when someone gives you cotton, it symbolizes softness, woven strength, especially for a second wedding anniversary, representing strong, resilient, yet gentle bond. But in other contexts like work, it's creative gesture for durability. Though cultural awareness of cotton, complex history, slavery is important. So they probably wasn't really aware of that, but that's what cotton, when you give cotton to people in China, it does not mean slavery. It means something completely different. They give it, like I say, down here for weddings, especially second anniversary, weaving lives together, softness and resilience, strength and durability, and culture nuisance. So, nonsense, excuse me. But that's why they gave him that, because it's to, they're giving it to him for like so he can be like whatever these things they represent. That's why they gave it to him. It was not because for slavery. And I do feel that Black people do need to do the research on different cultures, because I noticed that a lot of time, I want to say something too. I've had seen where people think that when Koreans or Chinese people says nega, they think they're saying the N word, but that actually means you in their culture. So that's another example too as well. I don't know what it is about Black people. I do feel that Black Americans, they don't do a lot of research on things, and they do feel that everybody is being racist. But I will say in Europe, yeah, they were being racist. They were calling him a monkey. They were calling him the N word. They were really disrespecting him. So far, the only places that I have seen people got respected that were Black are Asia and Africa. That's why I want to go visit those two places. I have not yet seen disrespect anything negative about Asia when it comes to Black people. It's the complete opposite. I mean, y'all always trying to say that Asia is the place where you're going to be disrespected, but so far I only have seen that in Europe, and Europe is not on my bucket list. But back to the original video. If y'all didn't know, they were disrespecting the hell out of ishowspeed. They look at him as a clown, and I've always have said this about people. I don't understand why they want to go over there to Europe. You go whatever you want to go at, but it's just very odd. That he has a fan base over there. And I'm going to just talk about this because this kind of ties in with India and LARA from KATSEYE. I'm going to talk about that later on, because it's very odd you have a fan base, but they also hate you at the same time. And I'm glad he brought that out in this video.
So everybody knows ishowspeed. ishowspeed is one of the baddest streamers on social media. He's dope as hell. You know what I love about Speed is that he does like physical challenges, from flips to sprinting. He even beat, I think, what's his name? What was it, Ashton Hall?
Too slow, too slow, too slow. Stop playing with me, dude.
He kind of beat him in that sprint, right? So one thing I love about Speed is he takes challenges, man, physical challenges, and he's curious as hell about everything. But what I love about him is his international curiosity. He's been to China, Europe, he goes all over the place. Now he's doing his African tour, and I really love it even more. You know why? Because everybody looks like him, you know? And I can see when he was in like Europe, there was a lot of like racial bullshit. You know, of course they were accepting, but you know, Europeans, they can't help but say some stupid shit about Black people, you know? They can't help it. It's just in you. Yeah, I know you guys are going to be mad, but you're going to be, you know how I know you're going to be mad? Because you're going to say some stupid shit on my comments. But it's the truth. He looks so comfortable in Africa, and because, you know, you're with your people, man. Regardless of what you may say about it, Black Americans, Africans, Caribbeans, Afro-Latinos, Black folks are Black folks. We're family. We are family, because a lot of us all look like each other. Sometimes we don't know where we're from until we say something. So it's not an accident, because Africans, and guess what? They had a whole scientific test on the European and the African. And the European's genetic makeup is 97% human, 3% Neanderthal. And the African is 100% human. So those are the results. Of course you feel at home, because Africans, no matter all the atrocities that African people, Black people have felt in the world, we're very forgiving. If we judge you by your content of character, yeah. I have white friends, you know? Yeah, I have white friends. And you know why I'm cool with them? Because of their character. I don't, because a lot of times you're going to be like, Godfrey, you just hate white people. I don't like people who do bad shit. I don't like anybody that does bad shit. But unfortunately, a lot of the shit you do, a lot of people that do the bad shit to Black people are usually white. That's all I'm saying. But when he was in China, they were making fun of him too. Asians do the same. But Asians, I'm sorry to say this, but you kind of got the same genetic makeup as Europeans. And I have Asian friends too. I have friends from every walk of life, because they have good character. Most of the time, we're judged by our color, which is sad. But when I was in Nigeria visiting my relatives a year and a half ago, I had no stress for 2 weeks. You know why? Because everybody looked like me. I didn't see a white person for maybe 10 days. And I didn't feel stressed out. I felt like I belonged no matter if I went into a cafe or a hotel. It didn't feel like, what are they doing here? Because a lot of times you feel that way as a person, a black person. You feel like you walk into a hotel and white folks always look at you like you don't belong. It's just what it is. Just hold yourself accountable for that shit. Speed, keep doing what you're doing. Africa, thank you for embracing them. And all of this propaganda about us hating each other is bullshit. That's a small amount of people that it's just they like to blow shit up because they want to keep us all divided. And Speed is proving that, yo, man, we are the same. We are family, man. And I hope that this can be for the whole human family. And when you see a black person, enough with the racist bullshit. You can't help it, can you? When you see some fly you can't help it. And I think most of the times when you're making fun of black folks, it's because of insecurity. It's because of jealousy. Because you don't even know these black folks and you just make up that you learned on TV, but then half of you are copying the black culture all god day as at the same time making fun of them. So there's a hatred and a jealousy and an insecurity, and that's where that comes from. That's another one for you. I'll see you later. So everybody knows Speed.
So he said a lot in this video. He said a lot, and that's what I was trying to say that earlier was when I said I want to go to Africa. People always like, well, why are you going there? You didn't lost anything there. That's not your people. You're black. You're Black American. And I've always said, like, all of us are from the motherland. Like, I don't understand and I have discussed that topic with. I talked about Tyler on this channel. I also talked about African Diaspora War on this channel. Like, I have discussed that. I talked about xenophobia on this channel, African xenophobia. Now he did mention Asia, so I probably didn't see those clips, and they probably hide those clips too. So he did mention that they too were a little, as well disrespectful. So that's why I said, let me know, and he let me know, okay. But shout out to Godfrey Comic. Go check him out on Instagram. I follow him. I like his thoughts. He's a comedian, but I also like his thoughts and his opinion. I like how he brought out. It's not everybody, but yes, there is. Black people, unfortunately, we get mistreated everywhere. That's why I don't understand why people say, "Oh, I'm not gonna go somewhere and experience racism." Like, but you're experiencing it in USA, but you're not gonna go to Africa where you're gonna be embraced. Y'all think that they hate us. They don't hate us. So I'm happy that he brought that out in his video.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro. Such a place you wouldn't want to be at, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life. Like, the music in Africa, the culture, everything, every single aspect of Africa just makes my insides feel so good, bro. And it makes me just want to leave America. Bro, I feel like America is the trap. America is the trap. The American dream is the trap. Everybody else is free, but not free from America. America's the problem, bro. America's the fucking problem. And I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Like, Speed, thank you, bro. Thank you. Man, this whole time, bro,
Okay, so you heard from that young man. We're gonna hear some more things from other people.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa, and he's getting massive amount of love, and the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting. But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back, they have this, They have that. They don't want you. They don't like you. And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. It's to be able to go back home. Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying.
You see how when Speed was streaming in other countries, they was calling him out of his name? They was being racist. He's not going through any of that in Africa. In Africa, it looked like Speed is living his best life. You could feel every bit of the love in his streams. This young man met the president of Angola. He's taking time with these people. He's racing people. He raced the African flag.
1v1. You ready?
You see how the African people was showing Speed love? Why wasn't Speed getting that love anywhere else? And not saying that he wasn't getting love fully, but he's not getting no hate in Africa. Why is that? Y'all remember the streams. People clipped those streams up. When Speed was in Europe, nasty work. Speed is in Africa and people are treating him like a human being. That says a lot. And you would think the way these people paint pictures about Africa, about people in Africa, that they wouldn't be treating Speed how they're treating Speed. But as we can see, Speed is being treated like a natural human being. And he is around very civilized people. You see how when Speed was streaming in other countries.
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. So that's a clicking sound.
Oh.
I'm closer. Closer it is clicking sounds.
Oh.
Three clicking sounds. X sounds like.
Oh.
C sounds like. And then
Oh.
we have Q. Q
Okay.
sounds like. So
Oh, I thought you barked at me. Hey, hey,
bro,
hey.
No.
Okay,
Chill.
all right.
So on that bracelet, there's a word that says kubegeka.
Okay.
It means carry on. Whatever that you're doing, just keep on doing it.
Okay.
Kubegeka.
Kobe cake.
And then I have this. Kubek. It means always.
Okay.
So I always use kubegeka. It means.
What the fuck? I'm doing it. Nah, United States is the only country that's behind. United States. That's one thing I hate about living in the USA. We're behind in time, bro. Like everybody who I be talking to, they ahead of time. Nah, United States is the only country that's behind. Take a stream pick?
Stream pick.
Stream pick. How your English so good?
Because I'm in the French school, so I learn English pretty well. I follow all your videos.
You in a French school?
Yeah, here in Angola.
Oh,
I'm so
shit.
happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
You
You got some good English, bro.
Hey, can you sign me?
Tommy?
Yeah.
He got W speed tatted on him. That boy got W speed tatted on his wrist. Hey.
Take a picture.
That boy got take a stream pick?
Stream pick.
Chat, y'all know what country South Africa reminds me of, bro? Huh?
Australia.
Yeah, a little bit. It reminds me of Australia a little bit. I'm getting caught out just a little bit. Chat, y'all know what country South Africa reminds me of, bro? How you doing? You got a boyfriend? You single? You single?
Yeah.
You got a phone number?
I have a phone number. I have a phone.
You from South Africa? That's your number? Asanda? Alright, I'm gonna text you, alright? Alright. How you doing? You got a boyfriend?
So you see all the beautifulness in Africa. Like I had to bring. I was trying not to bring this video so long, but you see all the beautiful people. You see he's eating good food. He's dancing. He's having fun, and people are like just shocked. But yeah, there is a lot of stereotype around Africa, and I want to let you know that even before he went over there, this is what people were saying about Africa. So I'm over here on TikTok. This is Dark Ebony, but she has said that people over here have asked her weird questions, about her being African, being from Africa. So here it says, how do people be asking dumb questions about Africa?
Yeah. Do y'all have houses? Now we sleep on trees. Do y'all have water? Now we drink our spit. Do y'all play with the lion? Now we eat them, sis. Oh wow. Oh wow. How about shoes though? Girl, we ain't got no shoes.
So, hey, I am here with...
I'm Ifeoluwa Fabulu. I'm from Nigeria.
And...
Naomi Masale. I'm from Sierra Leone.
And what is the silliest question you've ever been asked by an American?
Someone asked me if I've ever seen lions and tigers around my house.
And someone asked me if there are iPhones in Africa. Duh.
We actually don't have internet in Africa, so I'm going to tell you a secret on how we get internet to be able to do our TikToks. So every end of the week, our community chief priest comes to every family in the community and then does some incantations, stab his staff 3 times, blow on something, and then all of a sudden, the internet pops up on your phone. I told you guys! You just got internet! That's how we get internet in Africa, guys. I told you.
So, as you can see, this conversation has been going on for years about Africa, but I did learn something new about Africa. This is what I learned about Africa. I'm going to show you guys. And I was shocked. I didn't know this. I thought I learned everything about Africa, about the animals, about the people, the build-up lifestyle. They have cities and towns. They don't just have villages, but they have cities and towns and all that good jazz. I thought I knew all of that. No, I didn't know everything. Let me show you what I learned about Africa last year.
I made it to the coldest country in Africa, and yes, I survived.
Look at all our cars. Can I say something? Of course, my balls are freezing, bro. When you think of Africa, you think of heat, desert, and sunshine. But what if I told you there's a country where it snows?
People ski, and the temperature can drop below freezing,
averaging about 1.6 inch of snow. This country is nicknamed the Kingdom in the Sky
because of its high altitude, over 1,000 meters above sea level at its lowest point.
And I'm standing right now at 3,222 meters above sea level. In Africa! I think I'm closer to God right now. This is the highest country in the world and the coldest in Africa. Snow right here, like you see, is not occasional. It is expected, and in some places, it is part of the economy.
Because of snow, we're having a lot of money. Snow is not a disaster.
Yeah.
This is a treasure that has to be embraced.
But why is this landlocked kingdom so cold? How do the local people survive in such extreme temperatures?
I'm going to reveal all of it to you in this video. Welcome to Lesotho.
I would appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like so more people can learn about this African kingdom.
Okay, so right now we got into our accommodation. What do you think about the accommodation so far?
It's
like
cool.
It?
It's like, yeah,
you like it?
It's warm.
All right, so if you want to know So I have my mic mute. I'm glad I had it on mute. I checked it. But if you want to see the rest of this video, it's on Stephen Indu. I'll put a link down below so you guys can go see it. I was so amazed at this. I learned something new. I'm so happy that I learned this about Africa. I found this out in 2024. I'm so happy that I learned about this. I didn't know it got that cold in Africa. I did not know that. But just Google it, y'all. Google about winters in Africa. It'll blow your mind. But yeah, let's go on to discuss India.
And I've also grown up around a lot of culture, so I love traveling, I love travel content. And one thing that I've noticed is the complete and utter misrepresentation of India.
Do you shower?
Yes.
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 Do you shower? Yes. Do you shower? Yes? I'll take that as a yes. Do you shower?
Yes.
Do you shower?
Yes.
Do you shower?
Yes.
Why did you think about it?
Now, I didn't have to be from India, nor did I have to know anything about India or even go to India to realize that there's probably some level of misrepresentation going on here, because I am African and I myself have experienced the misrepresentation of Africans.
Africans are poor. They don't have access to any technology. They are uncivilized. They live in a jungle. Nye, nye, nye. Habibi, come to Lagos. Or better still, Kuja, Kenya. Or just visit any other African city.
Like anywhere else, there are multiple parts of India. Like, imagine if in our documentaries, you know, if another country like the UK made a documentary about the States, which honestly they could. They really could, and eat us up. Imagine they make a documentary and they only go to like the slums in like Compton and Flint, or, you know, just one part of the United States. Imagine they go to Skid Row. That's Los Angeles. And imagine they did what they do to India to us. There are multiple parts of India like anywhere else. Now, I remember growing up, when I used to tell people that I'm African, they would be like, oh, you know, the whole, like, did your mom have a hut? Like, did you guys like see lions and stuff like that? Like, seriously. When in reality, a lot of Africa looks like this. And mind you, I went to Africa. I've been to Africa twice, but I went there, I want to say like 2 years ago now, and I saw the multiple parts there are. We stayed in like a pretty nice area, but we also stayed in an area where it was a little bit in the middle of nowhere, so it was more just kind of like, you know, it wasn't like trees and huts even then. It was still like homes, but it was just a little bit, you know, it would resemble a little bit more of like a slum in America or something, you know? And even when I was there, I saw some like really, really nice homes. Even I went to go visit one of my uncles there, and his home was like 10 times nicer than any house I've genuinely seen in the States. Same with my one aunt's house. Ugh, I wish I had pictures, you guys. This was like my aunt's friend. Her husband was like some big, well-established politician. Their home was genuinely so beautiful. They built it from the ground up. And it's so funny because I remember thinking, I'm like, wow, like if someone saw this, they would not think this is Africa. And it kind of reminds me of the whole India too. And the thing with India is that because Black culture and because Africans and because like there's so much integration of Black culture into American culture, racism, even though it's still very real and exists, it's a lot less normalized amongst Black people. But with Indians though, that has become way too normalized.
I think if you guys really cared about racism, you'd stop being really mean to Indians. Honestly, like the stuff I hear you guys say about the Indian population in Canada is leaning a little 1960.
The racism towards Indians is genuinely insane and concerning.
Where does the hate and often the dating bias against Indian women come from? Turns out it's deeply political and colorist. Let's start off with the politics. White House tapes from 1971 reveal that Richard Nixon described Indian women as undoubtedly the most unattractive women in the world, going on to say that they were sexless, nothing, and repulsive. This sexual disgust could have influenced foreign policy during the Cold War, where the US supported Pakistan while India backed the Soviet Union. Nixon even questioned how Indians reproduced and contrasted them by describing Black Africans as having an animalistic charm. Beyond this disgusting view of Indian people in a political perspective, South Asians are often seen as unattractive in modern trends because of colorism. Colorism has existed for centuries in India before it even had a name. In India, external influences created a preference for lighter skin. Ordinary people were ruled by whiter skinned masters, first by Mughals, then by European rulers. The British, who ruled for almost 100 years, claimed superiority over black-colored Indians, segregated them, and barred them from institutions. These race-based hierarchies entrenched colorism, shaping what is considered beautiful today in India.
And I've never found it funny. I don't
So the same thing happened with India. A lot of people say that India is nasty. They all, you know, they all have their food by their feet. They're dirty people and all that other good jazz, right? But nobody never knew. Like I knew this was not true because I have seen people visit India. I've seen YouTubers visit India, and I saw some clean spots in India. Not all of India is dirty. So the reason why this conversation came back up was because of Tyler concert. So India is beautiful because of Tyler concert. Refers to a viral internet moment where videos of stylish, confident Indian women, dubbed as Indian baddies, at Tyler's concert sparked global conversation about South Asian beauty, challenging stereotypes and showcasing modern Indian femininity. So they too as well. India has stereotypes as well. And what happened? Tyler is what happened. The South African singer Tyler performed in, I think it was Mumbai, in December 2025, attracting many attendees. The viral reel, a creator, Indie Wow, posted a video of Indian women dressed in concert outfits, exuding confidence and glamour while dancing to Tyler's music. Internet frenzy. The video went viral with millions amazed by the Indian baddies, leading to widespread discussions and reposts. I don't know how people were shocked by this. I have seen beautiful Indian women. Like I said, I've seen beautiful areas of India. So let me show you this.
Ruminating in my mind all day. Talika writing this article, like, you're badass, because this opens up a whole conversation that I think all of us have felt in the East and the West. The fact that this is happening just says so much about society and the perspective that people have on Indian women, beauty, what we can do. It's so much, guys. I have so much to say. I was at the Tyler concert. A lot of these girls are my friends. The fact that we're noticing that Indian girls are pretty right now, it just is the point. One, because we've always been here. And I love how some of the girls in the article were like, yeah, we've had like Bipasha Basu, Ashwarya Rai. So many Indian girls like over centuries have won like Miss Universe, dude. The fact that like modern day society is seeing them as baddies, there's a lot to unpack there. Shocking that people are surprised that cities like Bombay or these metropolitan cities are like at the same level as New York and London and LA. It's like this has been happening. You guys just don't notice. A huge thing. Western society constantly depicts Indian women and all of these Western TV shows as us being the ugly duckling, the odd one out, perpetuating stereotypes that all of us are trying to break just by existing. Also, along with the beauty standard bit, the fact that we're like the not pretty one or whatever, there's also like a connotation of us being like inexperienced, like we're inexperienced sexually, or we had really strict parents who never let us like go out into the world. This whole thing. Some of these comments are crazy. I'm gonna show you some. This. So skinny white bougies are tweaking because the Indian bougie aesthetic passed their vibe check. I'm dead. There's so much going on here. This one got me. How different is this new bougie Indian projection from the Orientalist exotic Indian projection? How we've always been exotic or spicy, you know? Okay, another one. Exactly. Media has always portrayed us as a country, not even just Indian women, like as a country this way. Whew. I'm gonna show you some quotes from the article because Subiksha like actually said it, and like thank you for saying this. Whenever I interact with white people in India, they can't believe I'm not mixed with anything. And I think, like, this is the point. In Western culture, we showcase a backwards India. Like, people still think we're, like, Slumdog Millionairing it. India's 1.1 billion people. Everything fucking exists. But we exist too. And also Indians abroad exist too. There's so many gorgeous Indian women all over the world, in Canada, all over the States, all over London, South America. We're everywhere. Like, anyway, y'all should go read this article. There's a lot going on here. I'm not even gonna get into the pop music part of this, but probably will have more to say. I'm just still processing this.
So somebody had write this. I believe this is an Indian woman. The internet has spent an entire week debating South Asian beauty, confidence, and Indian baddies. And since this entire conversation began with our viral indie wild reel, I want to talk about what this moment really means. We took this group of incredible Indian women to Tyler concert and created the original video. We put this energy, look, and confidence on camera, and the internet did what it does best. Across platforms and reposts, it's now well over 50 million, but more importantly, it has sparked a global discourse about Indian beauty. She's showing all the ads to the name. Show the world, show the world something that should never have felt new in the first place. Indian women are modern, magnetic, fresh, glamorous, self-defined. Women who take up space and know exactly who they are. I couldn't be more proud. We've always been that Indian woman, hold a kind of presence that the world hasn't been paying attention to, but absolutely should have been. For so long, we were boxed into one narrow narrative, the more traditional, predictable. But that has never been the real India. So this is the video right here that they're talking about. Beautiful women. Look at the back. Look at the background. This is what people had noticed. They didn't notice this. They did not know that this exists in India. See, supposed to be nasty looking people, not good looking people. Supposed to be just I don't know what they expected, but I have seen beautiful people from India, so I had knew this firsthand that wasn't true. Yeah, so this was the video that went viral, and it made me want to talk about India a little bit because of what ishowspeed did in Africa, and it always takes a video, an image, or something to change people's minds about India. And I also want to say it also brings where people can be jealous of a community as well. So that brings me to LARA. So LARA of the group KATSEYE recently spoke out against fans on Weavers for a ridiculous amount of nastiness, including insults, body shaming, and spreading harmful misinformation about her and her bandmates. They mostly attacked her, and it was always I always have said it was because she's from India. I don't care what anybody said. I've always said that. Let's hear this from someone who is actually Indian herself. So I think her name is Lisa Yaps. She probably is Indian, but down here it says people of Indian background get so much hate online. This honestly feels like it's only getting worse with the rise of anti-immigration and racist mindsets everywhere. And sadly, this behavior has now fully entered fandom spaces too. I don't have a favorite member. I love all of Kat's members. I don't know if this person is Indian or not. I'm not sure, but she says a lot of good things down here about what's going on about South Asians. She says, I love all of KATSEYE, but Laura was one who got me into the group. And the way she and Manon are treated compared to other members is honestly so frustrating and unfair. Laura is talented, beautiful, funny, and literally gives big sister energy to her members and so many icons, including me. She embraces her culture proudly while being insanely talented, and that representation means everything to South Asian and fans. Yet for some reason, she constantly gets harsher criticism, weird comments, and straight up racist hate. And for what? Existing? Let Laura be. She does not deserve this level of negativity. Also, being racist towards her seriously needs to log off, get a job, and touch grass. Any South Asian representation matters, and Laura is an icon whether people like it or not. If you're here to spread hate, this video isn't for you. If you're here to support Laura, call out racism, welcome. So I just want to play a little bit of this video to you guys. If you want to see the rest of it, I'll put a link down below so you guys can see it.
People of Indian background have always faced hate and harassment online, but it feels like in recent years it has intensified in a way that is impossible to ignore, with anti-immigration sentiment being stirred up across the world, especially. On social media, South Asians have become an easy target. The comments are louder, more aggressive, and more normalized than ever. What's disturbing is how casually people feel entitled to disrespect, dehumanize, and mock individuals simply because of their ethnicity. And when this behavior bleeds into fandom spaces, places that are supposed to be built on shared love and appreciation, it becomes even more disappointing. I want to make something clear from the start. I don't have a favorite member in KATSEYE. I genuinely love all of them. Each member brings something unique to the group, and that balance is what makes KATSEYE special. But LARA was the one who got me into KATSEYE. She stood out in a way that felt natural, not forced. Her presence, her talent, her confidence, it pulled me in. And because of that, watching the way she is treated online has been frustrating, exhausting, and honestly heartbreaking. LARA, along with Manan, consistently receives harsher and more aggressive criticism compared to the other members. This isn't subtle, it's not coincidental. And it's definitely not just constructive criticism the way some people try to frame it. The pattern is obvious. The members who don't fit certain narrow beauty standards, who don't match what some fans think an idol should look or.
I'm gonna give you a link down below. I want you guys to hear. I just want you guys to understand that this people this plays in plays with what Godfrey was saying about they judge you based off of your color. They really do. And I know people might say, well, KATSEYE has young fans. Well, they learn this from their parents, okay? Kids learn what they learn from older people around them, with their upbringing. They learn this from their family. So I don't care if they're kids or not. All right? They learn this from adults, okay? This is a learned pattern. This we already discussed is that children learn hate from older people. It's taught. So back to what I was really saying. I had a feeling this was gonna happen with these two out of the group. I know all the members are getting attacked, but these two get attacked the most out of the group. And I want to bring something out. Manon is half African and she's half European. So I just want you guys to know that. So she has some African in her as well. And then she, like I said, LARA is from, she's from America. Her family, she's born and raised in America, but her family, came from India. So I've always had said I think people are going at her hard because she is, originally from India, and people look at India as a nasty, ugly place. But I knew that it wasn't like that. Some of us knew that, but the majority of people thought it was a nasty place. Now, KATSEYE, LARA, she has been reported to ISIS in the past. Now, here, I just want to show this. I'm glad this person brought this out. Now, shout out to, I think this is Angela. I don't know why YouTube does this, but yeah, I think her name is Angela, the YouTuber. But let me play her video real quick, about the disgusting tweets about LARA and stuff like that.
Someone is claiming that they reported LARA of KATSEYE to ICE, basically saying she's an illegal alien. Obviously, this is rightfully receiving so much backlash, but I mean, it's obviously disgusting. The Trump administration is implementing a sweeping deportation initiative described as the largest in U.S. history, with a goal of 3,000 daily arrests. ICE raids have grown more aggressive, spreading to courthouses, restaurants, and homes, drawing criticism over masked agents, due process concerns, and racial profiling, including incidents affecting U.S. citizens and indigenous peoples. It's super important to know your rights, to stay safe. Recently, there's this tweet that's been going around where someone is...
She said it briefly. And I want to share one more video with you guys to really reel it in. This is Coco Crazy. Let me play this video for you guys.
TikTok reads, every girl group has an ugly member. Meanwhile, KATSEYE. When I saw this TikTok at first, I thought, yeah, that's 150% true. All of the girls are absolutely gorgeous. Surely the comments will agree. So I opened the comments and almost every single one was hating on one of the girls. Sorry, but it's LARA. Sorry, but LARA. It's LARA. 800 likes. It's LARA. Those weren't even the worst. A lot were just saying the Indian one. Mind you, the question wasn't even which one was the ugliest, which if that was, I would still say I can't even tell, they're all so pretty. They're literally all equally pretty. But it was literally asking if there's an ugly member. So they are calling this girl ugly. You cannot tell me this isn't racism. And half of these accounts are literally fan accounts of this group. So after I saw this, I was like, yeah, there's something wrong with the fan base, clearly, because why are they doing this? And I did a bit bigger of a dive, and oh my gosh, this just touched the surface. The fan base has a serious problem, and it's far from just racism, it's so many other disgusting things. So in this video, we're gonna cover why the KATSEYE fan base is honestly just so disturbing, and they need help. Let's just put it plainly, they have a lot of problems.
Okay, so we're gonna stop there. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link of this below. But it kind of goes in with what the guy said about ishowspeed, right? Being in Europe and they were giving him bananas and, you know, calling him a monkey, stuff like that. They were disrespecting him, but they were his fans. I've always said this, that you would be surprised that a lot of people who be nasty to you in your comments and people who follow you and subscribe to you, not everybody who's following you guys and subscribe to you loves you. Some people will troll you, will be nasty and mean to you, and they're your subscriber. They're a troll. Yes, there's people who will be fans of you. And it's the same thing that goes back with ishowspeed. With all these people that's crying and stuff like that, about how they view Africa and how all this stuff and how ishowspeed, how he's been embraced and he's been so much respect. Whereas if he was in Europe, it's completely different. That's why I said this ties right in with India. India is also has been seen as a place where it's disgusting, it's nasty, but that's not the case at all. So let me wrap this up because my dog is crying. Yeah, so I had to bring that out. I was supposed to make a video about India last year, but I was like, I'm gonna make it with this video because I wanted to so bad, and I wanted to talk about the stereotypes of Africa so bad, and I'm so glad that ishowspeed is showing that no, it's not like this at all. Like, these people will embrace you. They have a culture. It's like, this place is built up. It's beautiful. Like, just come and visit. I wish I had the money to go visit. But yeah, so I had to bring this out. Let me know what you think of the video about ishowspeed in Africa and the baddies in India, and I a little touched on LARA about how she had to call out people on Weavers. But yeah, astronauts, will see y'all later. Peace.
Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you.